in Utah when I was a boy, everybody knew what a downwinder was. We were the anti-nuclear capital of the world. I was an autistic kid. My father was a drafted United States Marine, an incredible man. I come from an incredible family. My uncle stood on Omaha Beach on D-Day. I grew up on a huge ranch out by the lake. He was a beautiful, incredible person. He was at Pendleton, combat ready, and they were human guinea pig. They were marched into the trenches in Nevada. They're called atomic veterans. He nearly died at the blast. Between 1951 and 1968, we had 300 open-air tests. Well, as different scientists started to write about this, Wallace Stegner was at the University of Utah at the time. I got to know him. Edward Abbey was hanging around there. I got to know him. I got to know all these environmentalists, and I was an environmentalist, and it was a passionate, intense subject matter there.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. Plumgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. Plumgate, 311, whatever you want to call it. I call it Pacific genocide, whatever. It's fucking giant conspiratorial across all demographics. They'll be calling you a radical. May God have mercy on all of your souls.
Nuclear power was evolving. We were promised, oh, this can't happen. It will never happen. We cannot have a meltdown.
Well, trying to climb out of your dogma snuggies for a little bit. This country's so selfish, so self-indulged. Look, we're going to talk about WHIP today, New Mexico. We're going to talk about nuclear waste. We're going to talk about this me, grotesque generation. Now it's all in vogue. The rage around the country now is to not let the public know how you died. By law, this has been the law in this country forever, even before this was a so-called country, America Vespucci. You need to speak American. He spoke Italiano and Spanish. That you had to list the cause of death, and you had to have an obituary in a local publication. Why? So mass murderers, killers, can hide it. So researchers can go back and track. So they used to have to, cause of death onto a headstone in a newspaper, always. It's important stuff. So that's the game. This is the me, sickening generation people live in now. People that die of leukemia, dying of cancer, of natural causes, has died, which is, was always against the law. But they danced around these fucking laws. So how do we possibly even have any stats on fucking cancer? We don't. That's the whole point. This is the power of the nuclear industry. This is the power of the American toxic. Now, seriously, people think it's cliche and a joke. They call this a so-called third world country. But that's what it is. Look, all the debt don't matter. That $19, $20 trillion debt doesn't matter. Oh, really? Yeah, let's keep the interest rate down to zero so we don't have to service the debt, which is a 0% interest rate. A negative interest rate is a regressive interest rate to the populace. What it does, it lets 1% oligarchs, corporations, get free money. It allows economic model that goes forward that people set up LLCs, set up things just to develop, to rape, to pillage with no intention of selling. There's no market forces there be. They don't care if they ever sell any of it. They're paying them to do it. So it doesn't matter. The infrastructure of this country is worse than any third world country. And I think people that listen to my show in Europe, I want to really hammer this. I don't think people in Europe understand this. People tell me all the time, oh, there's homeless people in Europe. Yeah, because they choose to be homeless, or, they're refugees. And, for instance, in Austria, there's 100% safety net. No one's going to be homeless. If you don't have a job or you don't want a job or, there's a safety net. They have places for you. They take care of their people. Same in Denmark, same in Sweden, same all over the continent. So the people that are homeless, typically, yeah, there's some mentally ill people, some refugees, you know, that haven't been deported yet. I don't know what to do with. But people in Europe have no clue about the homeless situation here. The homeless situation here is gigantic, and it's contemporary people. We're talking 50, 60-year-old women living in the woods, living in tents. And if you don't believe me, go to Monterey, California. Go to Santa Cruz. This is the dynamic. It's to flock the homeless because, I mean, when you become homeless, it gets down to the nitty-gritty. It gets down to survival, the common denominator. They would head to San Diego because the weather's warm. You know, and they on the beach. They could sleep outside. You know, it's a big mass. San Diego County is, I believe it is the biggest county real estate-wise in the country. There's one down there. Well, San Diego grew up. Everybody's moved down there, built their third, fourth home for Michigan. Baby boomers overcompensation, fucking meters. Same in San Francisco. San Francisco's a small, teeny area. It's fucking grown up. Even the homeless, so they don't want it. Ship them to fucking San Diego from San Francisco. Send them San Diego, San Francisco. They're in the middle. The only place that will take them is Monterey. Santa Cruz is the homeless capital of the fucking country right now. It's unbelievable. You go there, it'll blow your fucking mind. They have what they call hospitality police. And it's a tough gig for them because ex-cons come to prison. Okay, I walked it. I slept with them. I was there. It's over the top. Fuck public libraries there. It will blow your fucking mind. And, I don't know how they do it. So these people, they know anybody. So I come walking into town because I'm walking. You know, the second I'm there, they're already up talking. Now, you got in town yesterday, huh? They already know. They're watching. I says, yeah, and I'm headed freaking up the road. You know, I told them what I'm doing right on. You know, it's fucking beyond ugly. It's disgusting. It's horrific. You're talking contemporary people. Think about it. You're raised in California. Say you're born in San Diego. I call them the baby wolves of San Diego County. So you're born there. Lived there your whole life. You know, you go to college. You get your fucking degree. Mom gets you through college. Mom and dad, you know, they help you out. You get a part-time job. You can stay with them, whatever, but it's time. Either you go to work for the fucking government and then that keeps on. There's no jobs. There's no fucking jobs. So that's why all the student debt's gone crazy, and these baby boomers are robbing these blind on fucking student debt. They're borrowing money to survive, to live, to pay their fucking rent. Why they're going to school? They're coming out because they have no options. They have no options. They monetized it and fucking privatized it where these big banks are just fucking thrashing them and looting. Everybody in this country needs to take their student loans and to go to fucking Wells Fargo and tell them to go fuck themselves. The whole country needs to go on strike now. You know, you saw T-Mobile 40,000. It's a powerful. The entire fucking country needs to walk out and say, fuck you, you 1% fucking pieces of shit, you fucking senators, you Congress, fucking Obama Street, you scum, go fuck yourselves. I just quit. So also, the number one fucking employer under the 35-year-olds is fucking Starbucks. Oh, I'm a barista. You're a fucking slave serving the fucking, you know, consumer-based, fuck, what a scam. Milton Friedman and his wife should be fucking rounded up and jailed. All these fucking Princeton, Ivy League fucking disconnected, fucking no reality fucking, these people live in glass houses. They're not even in the economy. They don't realize there's 50 million so-called illegals who completely took over the construction industry, being paid $20 cash by hairspray masqueraders. So the craftsman gone. You have exploiters, professional exploiters. You have car salesmen that run the car salesmen that run the hotel industry, which are pieces of shit. They've gutted the fucking society. They've gutted the fabric. It's all fucked up. It's like, oh, we can raise the minimum wage to $15. If you raise it to $50, these fuckers are still with a wink and a nod paying people cash. Here's $20. Sorry, I just go to the homeless mission. I'll pick you up tomorrow. Can you bring your friends? You know, this place fucking hungry from fucking Mexico. Because Del Monte went in there and gutted the fucking pharma. With government subsidies. The fucking military defense fucking contractors, a bunch of welfare fucking queens from hell. It's so over the fucking top. So then the infrastructure of the country. So we have all this property tax just blowing. These municipalities are loaded with cash because of property tax. 0% share, push up real estate values. and it all flows to your local municipality. So what do? Give it to your local fireman. He's a hero. They don't do anything. Give it. Police chiefs just keep raising their own money. Mayors, the mayor here makes $60,000 a year. Just fucking 20 years ago, they made zero. They're just paying themselves, going on symposiums. The county, for instance, the fucking county attorney here, there was a young woman, beautiful girl. Everybody knew her. She worked in the bars. Was murdered in her home Super Bowl night here by this guy's a biker. He says whatever. Said her daughter was in the house. So she said that she'd come at him with a knife. Self-defense. Fuck, if that fucking alibi worked, fuck, you're going to have to open up and let about 90% of all convicted murderers out of fucking prison. He won't charge her. His name's Chris Allred, the county attorney here. Fuck, a real pussy. Refuses to charge her. Why? She come out with a knife. What the fuck? Because these people live in these fucking glass houses, so they don't fucking do anything. They don't fucking do anything. You know, they just keep giving themselves fucking raises and raises and raises. God forbid they put any of it back into the infrastructure. They refuse to put any of it back into the infrastructure. So back to the third world company, synopsis and thesis, which is reality. What do they say when you go to third world country? Don't drink the water. We're not talking just Flint, Michigan. So Obama's answer, I love it how he gets a pass on the environment. I mean, nobody goes after Obama on Flint, Michigan. Isn't he president of the United States? Where's the buck stop? The cover-up of Fukushima? This is the worst human being in the history of the fucking planet. Not president, not leader, human being to the history of the planet, to the environment. BP, Porter Ranch, Flint, Michigan, Fukushima. The fucking poisoned the earth. But he gets a pass on everything. I'm blown away at it. Gina McCarthy had a VA pass. You got Secretary Chow, who was head of the Department of Energy when Fukushima happened. He gets a pass. Lisa Jackson, head of the EPA when Fukushima happened. He gets a pass. John Holdren, the guy who's running the whole fucking cover-up, the evil fucking eugenicists, he gets a pass. No fucking media. So the fucking infrastructure, so the answer is we're going to go in and test all the fucking water. Feds go in and test all the fucking water. Right here where we live. Well, not where I live, but fucking right next door. Roy, up in the fucking Huntsville, grotesquely over the fucking legal limits of fucking, for the EPA. That's against the law for these municipalities. The Fed should have hammered them a long time ago, poisoning their own people. All over this country. The fucking lead, the fucking and they know it. They don't give a fuck. Because, God forbid, it's like academia, universities. They were celebrating our university yesterday. They raised $137 billion in last year through philanthropy. Had a big party for them. Same time, asking for student tuition fucking fee hike of 4%. Sell more parking passes than they have fucking permits for. Just looting and fucking robbing their students. Just abuse. That's what these baby... Fucking average academia professor in this country, his fucking salary has up 150% in over 15 years. That's right. 150. University professors have tripled their salary in the last 10 years. College coaches, think about that, paid by the fucking state taxpayer, fucking totally subsidized, even at the private institutions. It's been proven. Cal Berkeley says, you know, well, of course, they're a state university, all things. But Stanford, Harvard, been proven over and over and over. Their fucking government subsidy is 80% of all their fucking money. So you got college athletic coaches making millions a year. This all goes back to the university because we sell the merchandise. Total fucking lie. Total lie. None of it goes back there. It goes to the NCAA. They made they have these fucking universities hostage to television. Made them sign contracts with the NCAA. And they make players sign 1-year contracts with the NCAA. They're slaves. Oh, Johnny, you're gonna, and they sell them a fucking pipe dream. Look, you're gonna be Kobe Bryant. You're gonna be King. No, you're not. You know, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000. They're slaves. College athletes are slaves. Coaches are making 3, 4 fucking million a year. Fucking $2 million a year. 800,000 a year. Shitty coaches are making 300,000 a year. Fucking the NCAA is just looting all the money. None of it goes back to the university. Then they just fucking subsidize it. Fucking college football, I mean, it's outrageous. Then the sports merchandising over the top. New uniforms every single fucking week. The NCAA, Nike, the business model, by kids in Bangladesh with blood all over them. So you go out and buy your fucking gear, fucking show up the thing, and watch your slaves eat fucking chicken, unleash the fucking lions will be next. This is a total fucking shakedown. Your ignorance is their dollars. the nuclear cartel. So now it's coming out that WikiLeaks is finally fucking, it takes a long time to dig through those when, WikiLeaks does a major dump. Flying Cuttlefish has gone through it. She's done great work on the Fukushima dynamic. So we're starting to get them, the Fukushima cover-up fucking emails. We're getting a little more in detail. Now, I've all had them all the whole time. I didn't know if they're real. I can't forward them. It's against the law by attorneys. I have transcripts inside the Situation Room. I cannot forward that. It's classified. I had lots of whistleblowers send me lots of stuff. I'm not going to let them fucking Aaron Swartz me. So now they're slowly being declassified, very, very slowly. Not just the Hillary ones. So these ones were classified. There's a big batch that was released on February 26th or 29th. People have been able to go through them on the cover-up of Fukushima. John Holdren, just exactly like I've said from the beginning. From the beginning. So you read through these things. John Holdren, who's the eugenicist, who at Cal Berkeley, he's a fucking mentally ill fucking fellowship fucking rat from hell. Gina McCarthy, from hell. All of them from hell. They're fucking totally walk, stock, barrel. All their money from the day they were fucking 15, 16 has gone from the nuclear cartel. Sponsor, not my words, Miko Kaka's words. So the emails are showing that as soon as the March 13th, 14th, he's in communications saying, he says that we seen, now get this, he says that they immediately sent over GE engineers, not government officials, not head of the EPA, not head of the Nuclear Regulatory Committee, none of these so-called experts that work for the government. No, they're sending in General Electric fucking engineers. Now, I think General Electric has a conflict of interest. So he says, we got Zerk fires in 3 and 4 immediately. Well, what's a Zerk fire? Zirconium fire. The rods are clouded with zirconium because it's hard. They do it right behind my house here at Little Mountain, Western Zirconium. That's where they make them. Western fire is worse than any meltdown. So they go on and on. The fucking pools are fucking cracking. They're blown up. They're on fire. They knew it right off the get. So what does that do? It proves the incredible malice about this fucking dog point. Oh, 4 tips over, the whole world's going to end. Remember all that fucking? I reported as 4 full blown out meltdowns. It fucking happened. Gunnar Shield fucking backtracking on everything he said in the early days now. I see he's apologizing for his panty painting in the early days. Too fucking late. You can't apologize now. Fucking, the damage is fucking done. I fucking called it out the way it was. So they knew. They all fucking knew. So I'm the one that leaked it out and reported that there was a 32-team fucking panel developed, John Holdren at the top of the pyramid, that inside the Situation Room, the Navy had already sent in their mitigation team, 32 ships, their operation, what is it called? Don't you love how they name after Native American names? So they fully intended the fucking entombment process. They have drills, they know, they have a fucking backup business model of the United States military for in case this happens. Chernobyl. This is billions of Chernobyls. So why didn't they entomb it? They said it was a rescue mission they sent in, which part of it was a rescue mission because the admiral, on the advice, he had privy to this information the Holdren was putting out. He was in this conversation. He said he not only wanted all military, and I believe there's 800,000 military personnel in total with their families and everything in Japan. He wanted them all evacuated now. He wanted all civilians, which is another 1.2 million. There's around 2 million fucking Americans in Japan at the time. American, United States citizens. He wanted them all evacuated right now. There's an email talking about the dead bodies they're walking over. So they knew 100%. So only one person. Now, Barry Jacko, who's completely turned into a fucking panty painter rat now, because I'm sure he's been threatened. Remember, he and the ex-prime minister were out touring together anti-nuclearism with the urban developer plan, which you can ask the urban developer. I'm the guy that got him going on the anti-nuclear movement. He'll tell you straight up. Me and him had a long conversation at the San Onofre hearing on 2/12/13. So, Jacko, remember when he came out of the Situation Room? And he was just eyeballs as big as fucking things, and he was just aghast, and he wouldn't talk. Remember he was taken to the hill and grilled, and he wouldn't talk? He just he knows exactly what went on in there. He fucking resigned, stepped down, or forced out. He's got kids. So then he goes out on the anti-nuclear. Well, now he panty paints and dances all around because he's afraid of them. He's afraid they're going to kill him because that's what they do. So the cover-up in earnest is everything that I said right from the get. I remember Cassandra like on Balco. And now it's coming out, just like I said, they shuffled my Bucoon around. They physically fucking went after me. I got fucking sick with leukemia thereafter. Did they give me the leukemia? One way or the other, directly or indirectly. It's so outrageous what they've done to my life, what they did to my father's life. You know, drafted fucking Marine, Pendleton, human lab rat, no benefit. These were special forces, not the support crew, which they killed all those guys too, 60,000. Now their kids are dying because it mutated through their fucking gene pool. Unarguable, their own fucking documentation. They put him at ground zero. He was the very first fucking bomb group. Killed a lot of them at the blast. Cut the tonsils out. Put them in jars of fucking Berkeley. It's fact. Died of leukemia. They all died of leukemia. The fucking healthiest fucking person you ever met in your fucking life. Never had a fucking cavity. I mean, beautiful, incredible, physical. Look what they did to me. You know, and so they're evil. They're fucking evil rats. So all these emails are out there. You know, America still doesn't care. The United States populace does not care. So people ask me all the time, what can I do at the local level? Call your local media on your infrastructure. Call your local media on these leaks. For instance, New Mexico now. So, whip. So, whip was a pilot fucking thing that was, which was just an experiment that they got through Congress just to do a little bit of experiment, put low-level hammers and don't you always say they just regurgitate the same talking points are hammers and gloves. So they say it, you know, the heron fucking dump. That's what they say. It just lies. These weasel dick scum get their fucking money in. For instance, and all these oligarchs, now Sheila, we're propping her up after she killed her husband in Mexico. Four Seasons comes out and says he was never in Mexico. You know, Goldberg, the fucking, you know, what was his name? Fucking monkey, fucking survey monkey. Yeah, she was married to him. Now she's all the rage. She's a feminist. If she's a feminist, I'm an astronaut. Like, yeah, she's a feminist like Hillary Clinton is. Gang-stalking fucking rape artist husband that she supports. So, all the fucking rage, they all trace to nuclearism. Bezos, about the Washington Post. Isn't it funny how the only fucking .com, the only stock in the world that never goes in, they miss their earnings every time. They've never been profitable. They totally miss. The stock just goes up and up and up. He's rich. Trace Bezos' player. Just Google Jeff Bezos. Look at his last name. So his father was a nuclear science at Los Alamos. That's right. Got his finger in. He fucking raped a 14-year-old. By the way, which, from what I understand, even those days, is statutory rape. The legal sexual age in New Mexico at the time was 16. I believe Texas was 14, but whatever happened, he was a grown fucking man. Take the 14-year-old. Statutory. That's his mother. Now think about it. This is the fucking Los Alamos scientist. So they loot the money, buy a ranch in Texas. There's Bezos. Bezos, the CIA, fucking happens it gets. These are all Snowden's works. Go to Snowden. He talks about it. It's all through bloodlines now. What a fucking joke. So, anyway, look what I'm up against. It's very fucking real. Very real. Snowden's emails fucking said it straight up. Hillary's emails, WikiLeaks fucking dumped emails are saying straight up on the cover-up of Fukushima. These social media that's getting it right, we're completely fucking repressing their fucking view counts. We're shuffling them around. They have Snowden said straight up that they have a computer-generated fucking program within the NSC that overrides Google, overrides, which is YouTube, overrides fucking any fucking social media apparatus, overrides phone calls, whatever, as soon as fucking certain phrases and words, and they plug in certain individuals' names. He said it straight up, especially on the cover-up of Fukushima, and they just fuck with them. They fuck with them. I mean, repress view counts, fucking break phone calls, fucking, it's very, very real. They admitted it. Not only did they say that, Snowden had fucking surveillance security all the way to the top. He called it the pyramid. He called it and he went into detail how the NSA and all this is all 1% oligarchs fucking data fucking gathering to repress. That's his words, not mine. You know, the repository here in Utah, the CIA, Mormon CIA, Mike Lee, let's see, a guy who's running on a fiscal responsible fucking platform, whose house is in foreclosure, never made a fucking payment on it. Great big fucking ugly thing. $600,000 he owed. That's legal tender in Utah. His brother's on the Utah Supreme Court. He's connected to BYU law. BYU law is CIA as it gets. BYU is CIA NSA as it gets. Karl Rove came out of there. Freaking Orrin Hatch come out of there. None of them are from here. They recruit them. They find them. They're all fucking CIA. It's fucking been well done. Benson CIA as it gets. The Mormon head of the Mormon Church, all CIA, all NSA. Has been for a long time. Very provable, very easy. The fucking Hinckley family right here, very CIA. It all fucking stems back to the old Masonic temple. I fucking stuck with it. Total fucking, I could write 10 books on it. They're CIA. Mike Lee is hardcore CIA. So how did he get out and not fucking paying the $600? Now remember, that Salt Lake Tribune, KSL, fucking the Standard, all of them are fucking paid CIA narrative, and it's all just repression. They don't pull any news. They write the narrative for them. They're paid. Fucking CNN's already admitted it. CNN's come out and says we're CIA, corporate mouthpiece. We got out of the news business. They admit it. Fox News, the thing. None of it's news. It's all fucking paid. Who's funding these people? The CIA, you. CIA, NSA. That's who they are. Total fucking one under control. I got to meet Dr. Scheer at Helen Couch Symposium. I got to meet the original whistleblower, Perry. I got pictures with him. I sat with Noam Chomsky, the great ones that all fucking are. Said total Silicon Valley 100% fucking completely overrode by NSA and the CIA. Look, Barack Obama, you can look it up. And they always pick these days. Only on Friday the 13th, he goes to fucking Harvard, February last year, and fucking signs an executive order, an illegal executive order, turning the fucking internet over to Homeland Security. Homeland Security is just another term for CIA. Fucking NSA, repression. These are all Snowden's fucking words. Snowden, he had to flee, and if you don't believe the whole fucking Europe's in on it, then why'd they surround his fucking plane, even a day there, forcing the Russia Foundation? Think about this. The Sam Adams 930 Foundation, which raises them, guess where they're at? Let's go. That's right. Unbelievable what a fucking police state repression, fucking mass murder, and these dumb fuckers are willing to go along with it all in their own fucking way. Totally. May Brussels, 1980. Fucking November 1980. It's over, kids. Total 100% repression, 100% control, override the internet. There's rumors that there's an email out there. I haven't seen it yet. That physically has my name. Look, remember when Fukushima happened? That first day I did that fucking video, it was being pushed by 100,000 views. Boom. And admitted it now. YouTubers came to me and admitted to me now. I sit in the top 0.1% on. Yet my videos don't place at the fucking top. They came to me straight up. They took away, did not count any view counts of videos posted into Facebook, when a video is pasted into a newspaper, when a video is posted into a fucking website. I had videos on the front page of Reddit. Think about that. On the front page of newspapers all over. Yet they refuse to count the view count. You can't even go on likes or dislikes because that's all fucking taken away. Because you show up on a fucking, as Google calls them, YouTube calls them, a fucking stray fucking site. Them, they don't count any of it. It's the ability to fucking like and dislike. You can't even do it. Mobile devices, they fucking captured the whole thing. They don't kill the guy. Helen Caldecott freaking plays her game. Don't you love how they go to these panty painters? And they say straight up, well, the ocean's a big place, it'll dilute. Now, Stuart Udall, which was a masterpiece. I actually went camping with Stuart Udall when I was a kid. I got to go on one of those camping trips that Stegner used to organize in southern Utah, you know, through my grandparents, and we're friends with the Scowcrafts with him. He was a real environmentalist. Both these senators are not his sons. The one in Colorado and the one in New Mexico. Run on name only. It's kind of like Caterpillar, Apple, and GM. American in name only. Udall in name only. No integrity, no standing, no nothing. But Americans fall for it. Oh, that must be his kid. They must like Stewart. Ain't nothing like Stewart. So Udall in New Mexico, the senator, says straight up, put in a pilot program. It's never been passed by New Mexico law. New Mexico has the same right of the whole country to prohibit waste from coming in. So the Congress puts through these lies. Well, you know, the nuclear industry told you they'd had an answer for this since the 60s, since the 50s. They just lie, they lie. Mox Fuel, Savannah River, just all lies. I'd get suck up more money. None of these people work. This is free money, huge. The weapon of morphite, one part, undisclosed, private content. They don't have to go to work. They just trust the world. Hobnob. Well, that September of 13, he resigned. Pulled the plug. Department of Energy says, so we're moving it to WIP in New Mexico, the cavern at Carlsbad. Well, they lied, was never supposed to have plutonium in it. My law can't have plutonium in it. Plutonium in it, the only reason we know it blew the fuck up. Fire comes blown out of it. Smoke comes blown out. Everybody sees. Local fire departments were called. Everybody's freaking out. What the fuck? Oh, it's just a salt truck. Now they're trying to say that was a different accident from the things. In Texas, all over Texas, started to pick up plutonium in the dishes. Plutonium-239, food 40 started to show up. There's only one fucking source. So they had to admit it. They had to shut it. It's still shut. The plutonium was in there illegal. By the way, right here, Peterson, who makes the fucking things, illegal. By the way, so Energy Solutions, Peterson, all these people are front running. This is all illegal, and I'll tell you how it's illegal. So Energy Solutions is trying to bring the 700,000 tons with their puppet Obama to Utah. He's here trying to crack deals. I'm protesting. I'm going at it. There's one guy named Rusty Ludwig who's head of our department here through the state. He got caught in collusion with Energy Solutions. That's right. The people he's supposed to be fighting and blocking, he got caught in collusion. They're supposed to have public hearings last year. I fucking kept calling him. We're on our way. We're going to have plenty of activists there. We're going to have plenty of media there because our media sucks. I'm the media here. I told this to Channel 2. Oh, we did a piece of Energy Solutions. I said, yeah, that day. I saw it. You got 141 views. I did the same piece the same day. I got 15,000 views. Who's the fucking media? Not you. And so they knew we were coming. We knew we were on to them. So I've been going to Governor Herbert's office. He's down to his call. I've been educating senators inside the Capitol. You know, when they're in, I talked to them. Do you know they're trying to do that? Oh, no, I didn't know that, Kevin. Yeah, this is what they're trying to do. Here, look at this. Oh, no, that ain't happening. So I've been educating them. Get them on. Same in Idaho. So they're trying to bring it into, they call it Western Initiative of Nuclear through a crooked company called NuScale. Energy Solutions here. So this is front running. This is against the law in the stock market. This is against the law of the SEC thing. Energy Solutions goes from $35 a share to under $5. New York State Exchange kicks them off the exchange. These are the people head of your nuclear waste. These are in collusion, illegally. All of them need to be in prison, in collusion with the Department of Energy. This is okay. So Energy Solutions knows this is not public and this is against the law with the SEC, with all kinds of things. This is front running. They all know. Oh, they're going to fucking make an announcement that they're throwing their hands up on the Mox Fuel. They're going to bring a center and they're going to put it in New Mexico. Well, illegally, Energy Solutions knows that before the public knows this. So they go in and purchase another fucking low-level dump site in Texas on the border company, knowing full well nothing. The Department of Energy is going to give them under the Patriot Act and let them overrate state law and shove in the hole. So they purchase it. Illegally. This is front running. They're trading and buying and purchasing corporation, antitrust fucking violations, fucking violating hundreds of laws illegally. Same with Peter here. Same with and I can prove it, and I know it all in fact. They got these contracts before it was disclosed by law. The Department of Energy has to disclose it to the public first. So they're moving at the whip. So You'll love this. So I guess New Mexico wants it. They don't know. They're going to bring fucking 700,000. So Utah's off 700,000 tons of depleted uranium. 70 fucking metric tons of the fucking most toxic thing when it's not even open. So they say they're already moving it. Where is it at? I want to know where it's at. Do they have a staging facility at Sendai at the lab there at fucking Los Alamos? I don't know. But it's all illegal. It's against fucking New Mexico state law. It's against Texas state law. It's against all of it. It's there. Where the fuck's it at? You're sitting it around? I don't know. It's like somebody sent me a picture about the guard shack and all these nuclear reactors, and there's no one there. I protest at all these things. There's never no one there. And there's never any fucking security. There's never anyone there. I have videos. I go right to the line. I know where I can video. I know where I can't cross the line. San Onofre, Diablo Canyon. There's never no security at this stuff. Ever. Never. It's a shakedown. Megan Rice breaks into Y-12. Oh, yeah, there's security, most security all there. No one's there. An 85-year-old man in the middle of the fucking day. There's no one there. It's a shakedown. It's a fucking scam. So Udall's office issues a statement through their local media. He says, well, we are going to wait till the Department of Energy can figure out a way to get the diluted plutonium here. He says diluted plutonium. Greatest oxymoron in human history. There's no such thing as diluted plutonium. There's no such thing as diluted plutonium. It's a fucking blatant, fucking bold, fucking based lie. So he says that, well, if we agree to this, which they pretty well already agreed, apparently behind New Mexico's populist's back, Trinity on Balco, is we're going to have to expand WIP to make it a bigger, 700,000 tons. We don't have the facility, son. So they're already fucking bringing it in when they don't have no fucking capacity for it. It's against the fucking law, but the people down there don't know. This is the fucking sickening fucking corruption of the energy fucking cartel. It's like these guys write an economics paper on nuclear fucking San Onofre when we don't use any stuff. They don't even talk about the nuclear waste. How much money spent on the fucking nuclear waste? How much energy spent on the nuclear waste? It's the fucking dead blue well in the fucking. It's like Fukushima. Can't fucking talk about it. Are you fucking kidding? It takes more fucking energy to keep those spent fuel pools cool than a nuclear reactor produces. The footprint is so grotesque. We don't use any nuclear thing. And don't you love these people that write the economic paper? They're from the University of Michigan at Cal Berkeley. Now, let me explain to you. When the agricultural college in California was called California Ag, was taken over by the Department of Energy, by the nuclear industry, was taken over Cal Berkeley. Their charter was set up. Read the original charter, Russell. Yeah, the skull and bones guy, fucking that guy. Russell's baby, skull and bones guy, took it over because the Manhattan Project opened up all that money. They knew that when they hijacked the fucking, they kicked Wallace out of the VP, put Truman in there, they completely took over the country. FDR dead, boom. Right there this time of year, 1945, they took the country over because they knew that's where all the money was, that's where their repression was. Internationally, they hijacked the UN, the Atlantic Conference, no royals, totally hijacked it through the IAEA, totally took it over. Have veto power. Bryce Anderson, no fuck thing. Just free fucking money. They completely took the country over. Rape, rob, pillage the fucking country. Build these fucking nuclear fucking monsters for the way. So it was developed at Cal Berkeley. Cal Berkeley's charter says the Sendai lab, the Livermore fucking lab, their fucking little fucking reactor behind the football field. I like the tree sitters. We'll protest territories right there where the fucking some of the hottest fucking nuclear waste on the face of the earth to being experimented right there at the football field. They're fucking completely, people are fucking ignorant. Their ignorance is their money. Your ignorance is their money. And at Los Alamos, it's extended to the University of Michigan. University of Michigan's the head of the snake. MIT, the head of the snake. Now, the economic head of the snake, Livermore, Harvard, and Yale. Private institutions, which are not private. So all this public money, $40,000 going to Berkeley help your California resident a year. California resident. Public funded university by the taxpayer. Public funded university. Just totally. Look what the president is. Look who the dean is. I mean, there's a revolving door right out of the fucking cabinets of the nuclearism, the United States, Chow, fucking March. There's a revolving door, fuck right through these people to fucking Cal Berkeley, the head of the fucking nuclear Michigan. So these economists from the University of Michigan, Cal Berkeley, will write a paper. Totally funded by the nuclear industry. It's like Oregon State. Totally funded by the nuclear industry. So they captured it all. They've got it all for their fucking people. They know who they're fucking. You know, they don't even like these things. They're informed. I like at Cal Berkeley they have a woman running the J. Oppenheimer fucking foundation fucking teaching. Do you realize what Cal Berkeley did to J. Oppenheimer? They blackballed him. They slandered him. They slaughtered him. Threw him off the fucking, completely went after him. They got the balls to grandstand him. He was a peace activist. He hated Teller. He hated Cal Berkeley with a passion. That's why he's a commie. He's a commie. What? Because he married a girl that was fucking anti-fucking Spanish fucking Franco? Wow. Einstein, peace activist, ostracized him, blackballed him, brought in fucking Teller, the most evil man who ever walked the face of the earth, Satan himself, bar not Edward Teller. Edward Teller. Where'd he come from? Budapest? Oh, yeah. Yeah, all roads lead to Vienna. Yep. You know, him and the Hollywood fucking clan. You know, one of them broke ranks where they were made, Dr. Strangelove. They found him, this evil, the second most evil human being in the history of humanity. John Holdren? No, Barack Obama. When they went in to entomb Fukushima, only one person has the ability. Well, it was really John Holdren made the Navy. This is the power this guy wills from Cal Berkeley, that he used his puppet, called Barack Obama, the President of the United States, whose mother was named Stanley, his grandfather required the mother to use the name Stanley, a long fucking figure of abuse. He slaughtered fucking the Pacific Ocean. He killed the Pacific Ocean. He gave me cancer. He tried to kill me. They're trying to kill you, all of you. Is it eugenics? Look up John Holden. You tell me if it's eugenics. You look it up. What a way to fucking call the herd. To cancer treatment? Yeah, because there's a lot of money. John Huntsman Chemical, give you cancer and then extract all your money on your way out the door with cancer. It's outrageous, this head of the fucking snake, where it fucking goes. The fucking money just flows. Some asshole called me yesterday. He says, hey, Governor, I'm an anti-nuclear activist like you. I'm a doctor, and okay, all right, right on. Started asking me, so I talked to Arnie Gunderson. Yeah, so what do you fucking do? You know this, you know? Trying to tell me what to say and how to do on my YouTube site. I'm like listening to him. I'm like, oh really? So you're involved at Indian Point? What's Indian Point? I knew John Goffman. Yeah, me too. So you know Brian Monet? Who? What? So you know? Well, you need to say. You need to put a graph up on your website talking about it. Go fuck yourself. This is these lunatics. But what that shows to me, that the anti-nuclear move is growing legs because you get these wannabe fucking weirdos that think they're going to jump in and be anti-nuclear activists. So I'm a doctor, you know, these headstrong type A fucking personalities with no work. Which, isn't that what the country is, baby? You have type A's who are just going to move to the top of the fucking pyramid, whatever, without doing the path of the work. Fucking, where'd you get those scars across your face, Kevin? You're living in this violent place. Get to work, shut up, boy. You got a lot of fucking, you're way too pretty an opinion. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of be in the street, do what I do. Fucking moving, fucking these people, waking up this fucking army. Try it. Fuck, please. It's a lot of fucking hardcore fucking blood, sweat, and tears that goes into my life, my fucking life work. Because I hate these fuckers that bad. Okay. What a joke. I don't know how I even keep going. At all angles, attacked. You think about the attacks that I get right on my YouTube site by the fucking shills and the ignorant. You know, I did an interview with these wackos who were going to pull guns and walk on the fucking Ferguson with their fucking, I'm like, fuck you fucking, we're patriots. You ain't no fucking patriot. Oh, we got a militia against this militia? Have you fucking took a look at the United States militia? They'll slap you from outer space. They're laughing at you. They're laughing, oh, I got a AK-47, I got this gun. Fuck you. This guy fucking, I got a fucking degree in physics, and, you know, they got these hydro fucking thermal reactors, these hydro fucking thorium reactors. I said, show me one that fucking works. You're full of fucking shit. Oh, they got one that's been online in the UK for 4. No, they don't. Every time they've tried it, doesn't work. This is the ignorance of what I'm up against. The United States fucking average person is dumber than fucking, what an insult to dirt. And it's just a fact. That's a fact. This is the dumbest. Fuck. Please. Honestly, wow. What's the point of this radio show? Once it continues to go down, everybody just quits listening to it. You know, wow. What are we up against? So anyway, this populace is so pathetic. You can go ask them. Go walk around. I want you to just walk around and just ask them, what's the difference between a United States congressman and a United States senator? They have no clue. Ask them who their congressman is or woman. They don't know. They have no fucking clue. Ask them who their senators are. They have no clue. They don't even know what a senator is. These people are, we're talking beyond ignorant dumb. We're talking not first, second grade dumb. These are the dumbest group of Americans, United States of America in history. It's fucking well documented. That's why presidents have to use the word folks. People have to use the word folks. They have to talk down to these morons. These people are so poorly educated. And that's the sad thing about the baby boomer, because a lot of them got pretty good educations. Well, they forget. They're so self-indulged. They're so pathetic. So you try to have a conversation with nuclear with them. You might as well be talking in fucking Mandarin Chinese. Est-ce que vous parlez français? No? Oui? Fucking. Sabio Espanol? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? They don't speak anything. They don't know nothing. You go to Europe, they speak 4 or 5. That's why there's an anti-nuclear movement in Europe. You get to Austria, you get to Europe, you get them a huge anti-nuclear because they're educated. They speak 4 or 5 languages fluently. You get an educated person, they know what a shakedown nuclear is. They know it's a scam. They know it's mass murder. They know the Pacific, in Europe, they know the Pacific Ocean is being mass murdered by Fukushima. They know it. Californians don't know it. I talk to Californians all the time. Well, oh yeah, my dad got AML leukemia in 2012. My sister got AML leukemia in 2012. My brother got AML leukemia in the fall of 2011. Yeah, there was a major epidemic because they bombarded us from Fukushima. Zerk fires in the pools now. It's saying all over in the freaking emails. Everything that I said, completely. I like it how people argue with me. When I documented it, blew up multiple times. I have the footage of when it blew up on June 14th, 2011. Again, massive blow up. We have the footage from the live cams. Jan and I have the footage from when it flashed and blew up again in May of 2014, on May 20th. We have the footage from when it blew up again in July of 2013. It kept blowing up and blowing up and blowing up. And their answer was, I like how everybody says, some guy called me and told me that this Fred guy has an answer. He's going to put styrofoam around the freaking... What? Do you realize how hot this is? They spin robots. That's right, robots that can handle tens of thousands of degrees Fahrenheit, and they melt. Yeah, you got to put a server. These people, are lunatics, total lunatics. They've been underneath it the whole time. They've killed the mob running the freaking workers. They've killed fucking hundreds of thousands of workers, mass murder at gunpoint, state secret action. Can't even talk about it. You don't think fascism is flowing well. You don't think the CIA, the NSA, the nuclear cartels control this country. You know nothing about Fukushima, Japan. You should be able to just say to anybody who's pro-nuclear, it's quite. What about Fukushima? That's all you should have to say. Just Fukushima, conversation over. But they're poorly educated. They think it's science fiction. They think it's Godzilla. Huh? Oh, I always drove by that reactor on the 5. I drove by, this girl told me that, not my age. I drove by that for 40 years every day on my way to work. I always wondered what that was. I said, you live there? You do know San Onofre had an accident, had a nuclear accident, January 2012. I'm the one that broke the fucking story on the switch out on the reactor. They spewed fucking plutonium, nuclear fallout all over San Clemente. They killed so many people. Nobody even knows that. And Jerry Brown's covering now. PB is in on it. The head of the California Public Commission make $250,000 a year. Again, serfdom, property tax go up. They just spend the money traveling all over in Poland. Why is he in Warsaw, Poland? Cutting a deal with Cherry, cutting a deal with the freaking San Onofre, the owners of San, they're not public utilities, cutting a deal with the bankers. $3 billion deal. $3 billion deal he cut. They have the goods on him. Kamala Harris, the Attorney General, raided his house, found all the goods. Why is she standing down now? She's running for the Senate. She's afraid of him. So Jerry Brown, the California legislator, goes through. They got him. They got him. Diablo Canyon execs are going to jail. You know, public California commission people, they're going to go to jail. This thing's criminal. They're going to make charges. Everything's done. California passes all kinds of bills inside the legislator to do it. Jerry Brown vetoes them. That's right, Moonbeaver Brown. Environmentalist, he's an environmentalist. I'm an astronaut. Why does he veto them? He went to Yale Law. What? Skull and Bones? Jerry Brown? Yep. So the judge in San Francisco rules, no, we need to see the emails, the collusion between Jerry Brown and Peavy and the San Onofre cover-up. Maria and Mike, Gary and Severson down there, the attorneys have been working on this diligently, going after. We have their license on it, going after them hardcore. So a judge, Jerry Brown hurries and files an appeal with your money, you California taxpayers' money, and federal money. Gets overturned how? What? A judge immediately overturns it without hearings, without any due process, with nothing? What? The judge is a guy that Jerry Brown appointed? What? The judge and he were roommates together at Skull and Bones Jail Law? Yeah. So that's automatic recruiting, right? If you're roommates together at Harvard Law and he appointed you, that's automatic. Ethical. Any judge would recuse himself, right? Well, think about Mike Lee here. On his house, $600,000. Chase steps in. This is a guy running a fiscally responsible platform. Cut food stamps, see fucking welfare queens when he got $600,000 in welfare. His brother's on the Utah Supreme Court. And if you don't think the Utah Supreme Court's corrupt, think about this. You Warren Jeffs. I had this woman in San Diego trying to tell me all this about, Short Creek and, the little wall girl who's written the books. I was married to her cousin. I was married into that freaking inbred clan down there. My children are their mother. I'm like, you don't even talk to me about this. She read a book. She's an expert now. Fucking moron. Yeah. Warren Jeffs was raping 12 and 13-year-olds for decades right here in Salt Lake. The Mormons knew it, the Mormon church, the judges, everybody knew it, but they protected him because that's what they do, and they still protect him. So they go after him. The only reason they go after Mike Levitt had fucking aspirations to be fucking president. All these Mormons think they're going to be president. Every one of them runs for fucking president all the way back. So they finally have to go after him. Shurtleff, who's on trial right now, the fucking prosecutor that went after him, and Swallow are both for 13 and 11 felony counts. Should be the number one story. Mike Lee, Harvard Law, BYU Law, CIA, all in on it. So he gets convicted, thrown in the Utah State Prison for raping, setting arranged rapes. Did you know the Utah Supreme Court overturned his conviction? Did you know that the Utah Supreme Court, Mike Lee's brother, and the Jordan Hatch, all of them, the Mormon Church, the whole freaking judicial, tried to block his extradition to Texas when they heard those tapes? They knew those tapes. Women holding down 12-year-old girls while he raped them. Tapes of it. The state of Utah knew that. They still overturned the conviction and tried to block his extradition. The only thing Bush got right. I mean, they moved to West Texas just like they're doing this dump, Energy Solutions. They don't realize Texas, when they find out, they ain't playing. Texas doesn't fuck around. Texas just doesn't know yet. So he thinks he's going to move to West Texas. There ain't nobody live there. We'll move to build our temples. We'll fucking baby rape, molest, fucking cheat, fucking rob, fucking do whatever. Oh, no, you ain't doing that, Texas. West Texas just doesn't know Energy Solutions. They don't know the Department of Energy. They don't know. Carlsbad, New Mexico doesn't know. Oh, they're going to find out. They think this is a good move for them. Oh, no. Those people don't fuck around down there. When they find out, oh, God, look out. Stay tuned and look what we're up against. The impossible fight. Absolute impossible fight. That doesn't mean we don't fight it. Fucking David versus Goliath on Falco.
All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. All nuclear fighters, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. They'll be calling you a radical.